1 million seniors refuse to pay the telly tax. Yeah, it's me again. Let's take a look at this story. Yeah, today we're going to take a look at an article I found about OAPs and a TV licence. Let's take a look. 1 million seniors refuse to pay the telly tax. New figures from the BBC have revealed that 1 million over 75s have refused to pay the telly tax since last August, when free TV licences for the age cohort came to an end. This information is music to my ears. The fact that they scrapped the free TV licences for the over 75s, frankly, was absolutely abhorrent of them to do. I don't understand why they did it. But hearing that 1 million OAPs have gone like that to paying for the TV licence is beautiful, isn't it? That's wonderful. Let's read on. The firm's policy director, Claire Summer, divulged to a campaign group that 2.7 million of the group have bought a licence, while another 750 have claimed a free licence on the basis of pension credit entitlement. The figures point to seniors who are refusing to cave in, leaving the BBC nearly 160 million out of pocket. Now, 160 million to the BBC, frankly, is chicken feed. I made a video about the BBC's revenue earlier this week. I'll put a link above and you can go and take a look at that and see how much the BBC actually made. They could easily wipe their face of this 160 million or more to let all the OAPs have a free TV licence, and they're not doing it. Even though the OAPs probably have bought loads of TV licences in their life. It's just another rant I'm going to go on. It's a joke. Let's read on. Senior Citizens campaign group Silver Voices has responded to the new figures, with director Dennis Reed warning that the BBC has got itself in the horns of a dilemma. Its carrot and stick policy to cajole the over 75s to pay the licence fee has clearly stalled. But any change of policy to take legal action against this huge group of older people will both be costly and extremely unpopular. Extremely unpopular is a soft version of the term I would use. If they start prosecuting OAPs for not having a TV licence, the BBC are going to have the biggest PR disaster they've ever had, is what I think. Let's read on. One silver lining, however, is a vow from TV licensing not to press pensioners via enforcement action in the current climate. It follows a row which broke out a fortnight ago when the BBC's enforcement partners resumed distribution of menacing letters threatening home visits in the middle of a pandemic. Yeah, I've been flooded with OAPs sending me the letters and asking for advice of what to do with these threatening letters that they get, and it's an absolute joke. OAPs shouldn't be put through this, especially with how worried they are in the current climate. Absolute joke. The resistance of so many of Britain's pensioners could spur on continued support for the campaign to decriminalise non-payment of the licence fee, which many view as a regressive telly tax. Now, there has been a lot of talk about decriminalising the non-payment of TV licensing, and I don't think they'll do it, because in some of my previous videos, I put a link above about the TV licenses in other countries. You find that as soon as there's no sort of reprimand for not paying it, then non-payment just goes through the roof, absolutely through the roof. In Japan was the biggest example I spoke about there, where there's no comeback if you don't pay it, so hardly anybody bloody pays it. Let's read on. The government yesterday rode back on a proposal to downgrade non-payment to a civil matter, but even the Culture Secretary admitted that the government remains concerned that a criminal sanction for TV licence evasion is increasingly disproportionate and unfair. Public pressure for reform remains high, and a stunning survey earlier this month revealed Brits were increasingly disenchanted with the national broadcaster. A whopping 44% said the corporation represented their views badly, in yet another powerful rebuke. Personally, I'm surprised that it was as low as 44%. I don't think the BBC represents hardly anybody's views and the way they live their life anymore. It's become an absolute joke, the BBC. So what do you think of this article? Do you think that non-payment should become decriminalised and a civil matter? Also, how do you think best to help OAPs not pay the TV licence? I mean, I do my bit here, and I've got the website tvlicencestop.co.uk, which helps many people every day to cancel their TV licences safely and legally. But how best can we reach the OAPs? Because they're a tough one. Like my mum, for instance, she's in this group, she's in her 70s, and I did everything I could to persuade her. And she lived on catch-up TV and was enjoying it and wasn't missing anything. But she just couldn't live with the thought of the door knocking. She got the scary letters and she was worried. And I did my best. I mean, this is what I do, you know, to persuade her that there's nothing to worry about with these letters. But she just couldn't live with the thought of getting a knock on her door. It just scared her to death, the poor old cow. So in the end, she paid her TV licence. It's her choice, it's her money. She can do what she wants with it, that's fine. But how best can we all together reach OAPs and try and get that million number up throughout this year? Leave your comments below. The link to the original article is also below, so you can click that and have a read. And I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.